Well, we started out the first week of February 2021 with some news on a new Hulk figure. Marvel Legends will be releasing the Maestro Hulk. We had seen this figure once before with Toy Biz. There might be some statues and some other figures, but the one that I'm aware of is the old Toy Biz, and this looks like a mass improvement. It's not coming with the accessories that we would hope for, and if they come out with another one of these down the road in a deluxe pack or a 2-pack with a bunch of accessories, I think we're going to have a lot of people a little annoyed and upset with that. But for now, we will be getting this figure to add to our Hulk collection. I'm very excited to see this figure. When I learned of the story of the Maestro, at least the one that I did some research on, he didn't seem like a very nice Hulk. I'm not too impressed with the comic book story of him, but I am impressed with the look of this new figure. So I thought what I would do is gather up all of my Hulk figures and paraphernalia and kind of go through those, share those with you while we celebrate this good news on a new Hulk figure. Alright, I think that we have them all assembled here. If you want to let me know as I go through these which ones you might have or what you think of some of these, or if there's any that you haven't seen before. But I believe that I was able to get all of the Incredible Hulk and different versions of the Hulk figures that I own together here, so let's take a look. Okay, well, I have, this has been up on the shelf for a while. I have the Hulk. It's a Walmart exclusive. It's a pop from the Thor Ragnarok. I've had that for quite some time. And then this little guy, I have a few of these of the core Avengers from the MCU, and this is like a die cast heavy metal. Took him out of a box just to set him up here. And then I have the 4 original core members from the Avengers, this little bobblehead. I also have Captain America, Iron Man, and I believe I have the Thor as well. And then I think this was from Walmart. I think it is from like a PlayStation game or some sort of gaming thing. I just had seen him, and I had a little Hulk shelf at one time where he was sitting. And then we have this other just regular Hulk. When I decided to put all of my pops back in their boxes, I'd realized he was one of the ones that was missing a box because I had foolishly thrown it away. A little dusty, but this was the first Hulk figure that I bought long ago. He's the one that I've had the longest. I bought him before I got serious into collecting figures, and before I even knew what a Marvel Legend was. I think I bought him in 2012 maybe, and he's got this little thing in the back here. Bought him at a comic book store in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. But he is one of my favorite Hulk figures. I just like the look of him. And pretty sure this is from the first Hulk movie before we got the MCU Hulk. But he is one of my favorites. And then we have the Smart Hulk. Wasn't too crazy about this, but it is from Endgame, so he's a must for me. I like that line, all the Marvel Legends from those 2 movies, Infinity War and Endgame. We have him as well. And we got the Bruce Banner. Should have him up here representing a version of the Hulk, or at least Bruce Banner. You know what I mean. So we have him. He was from a 3-pack or a 4-pack back in the day that I paid a lot of money for on eBay. And then we have one of the newest Hulks that have came out, everybody's favorite, Joe Fixit from the Gamerverse, right? I had a lot of fun collecting the figures to this, but not real crazy about it, but I am glad that I have it. And he's part of the Hulk collection. And then we have the Gamerverse Gray Hulk. I think wasn't he green in the game or something like that? I do like this figure. I like the way it looks. It's a reuse of some parts, but I like this. I got that at GameStop not too terribly long ago, in the last 5 or 6 months, I believe. And then I can't remember if this is a Diamond Select or not. I got this at the comic book store here in town, and he's kind of light. He's not heavy like most Diamond Selects, but I really liked him when I saw him, so I snatched him up probably back in 2017. Here's another purchase from the comic book store. It's a very old school Hulk. He kind of looks like what were those creatures from that Time Machine movie? Kind of looks like that in the face, but he is a very heavy and bulky old school looking Hulk. Very cool. And then there is another version of this. This ended up just being a repaint. This is from Age of Ultron, and I wanted the one that came before this that they just kind of redid, and this one has kind of the red around the eyes when the Hulk went nuts in the Age of Ultron. But this was from the 2-pack that the Hulkbuster came with. So I was very happy to get that. Wish I had the original one. That's one of the ones that I wish that I had, but I couldn't put my finger on his helmet. He's never been without his helmet. But this is from the Thor Ragnarok wave, the Gladiator Hulk. Very happy that I was able to get this guy. I believe he was a Build-A-Figure, and he is a massive Hulk figure. The only one of the issues is these weapons. If you hold him up, have his arm up holding them, it doesn't take too long for that to start to droop down, these weapons of his. But this is a very cool figure. I know that there's a Diamond Select and some other versions of this version of Hulk, which are very, very cool. And a few years back, I saw this big Hulk here. I know Dave's Dungeon would appreciate this. This is one of those large size bobblehead Funko Pops. He's very cool. I had him sitting out for quite a while. Let's see here. This is a Diamond Select. I love these two guys. These guys sit on my desk here. They're kind of permanent fixtures for the most part. We got the regular green, and then the red Hulk. They're pretty much the same sculpt and everything, but different paint apps and then different head sculpts. But I love these guys. I've had these for quite a while, and it is a bummer that I missed out on the Target exclusive this last year of 2020 for the red Hulk. But what eases my mind is that I have this big red Hulk, so I am not without a red Hulk. At least there's a way to look at it. But these guys are very cool, very, very heavy, and look amazing. And then this here, you will not find this online, and you won't find it in any store either. And the reason for that is because I made it. I put this together, I think back in 2016. I just printed out some pictures that I had saved in a black and white comic for the background, and I bought the shadow box from Hobby Lobby and kind of layered it with a poster board and construction paper. And because I couldn't find a shadow box of the Hulk, I have one of Spider-Man and Iron Man and Captain America, but I couldn't find one of the Hulk, so I made one myself, and it turned out not too bad. So I'll leave that there for now. And then we have the 12-inch Marvel Legends when these were coming out, and I can't remember, I think I paid maybe around $60 for him, which was a little more than what the other ones regularly were. I think they were all retail like $50. I never saw him in store, but I did order this guy off Amazon a couple years ago to complete my collection, and he is a big fella. He's very heavy and a little wobbly, just because of how big he is and the way he's articulated. But they're very cool. This it's weird that this is a Marvel Legend, but he is the 12-inch variety. So very cool. Well, thanks for taking a look at my Hulk collection. I thought it was only fitting from the news that we got. Who out there is going to be pre-ordering this? I don't know myself if I will pre-order it, but we'll see. I definitely will pick him up when I see him in stores. And so let me know down in the comments below what you're thinking of this new Maestro Hulk figure, and if you know anything about his comic book origins. All right, well, the next time we take a look at some figures and enter the multiverse, I'll see you later.